Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Pretty late here in Jersey. It's like 12 o'clock. Everybody's kind of asleep, but I'm so wired. Like, I was trying to do a live and got some people on there to watch. Yeah, so now I've just kind of been sitting here reorganizing my brushes, and I just wanted to do a little chit chat with you guys because lately when I'm doing my makeup videos for you guys, I can never find some of my brushes. So I have like 4 or 5 cups. They kind of look like this. And so I sat here just now for a few minutes. I started separating out my brushes. I have a whole cup of brushes that's just so I want to talk brushes, but I also want to talk eyebrows. So I have a whole cup here that's just like Dollar Tree brushes, or I have 2 face brushes in here that aren't Dollar Tree. So all of these brushes are Dollar Tree brushes, but then I have my Mary Kay foundation brush in here, and a unique foundation brush that my sister-in-law gave me. So I have that in that cup. Then these are all my eyeshadow brushes. And then I just recently cracked these open. These are my James Charles Morphe brushes. And I just cracked all of those open. And the last couple of videos I've been trying to use them, so you can tell that they're like a little used already. I have to clean them yet again. The first time I cleaned them, it kind of looked like they got stained a little bit, but I don't know, maybe that's just the way they are. I'm gonna try and deep clean them one more time and see what happens. But yeah, so I wanted to show you guys some of my eyebrow brushes. I've been getting questions about eyebrows. I'm just gonna pull those out. So this is my Tarte brush. This is the brush that comes with the Tarte pomade. So I'm just kind of going through. So I found my MAC 212. It was in one of the cups. So that's what it looks like. And I use that to clean up my brows. Alright, I think that's it for the eyebrow brushes. There might be one more out here. Let me just grab a couple of eyebrow related items. So I can show you guys just some of the stuff that I use or that I started using recently. Okay. Put this cup back over here. I really do have to continue to clean up this table. This is really my scrapbooking table, but for you guys that are new to my channel, this is my craft room. I'm a scrapbooker, but I do my makeup in here as well. I have this shelf behind me. If you are new to my channel and don't already know, that is my makeup shelf back there. I have some makeup pictures up on the wall. So I have like a little dedicated corner to makeup, and that's it right there. All right, so let's get into eyebrows a little bit, just because some of my friends that watch me, they've had some questions on eyebrows. So I kind of just want to show them a couple of items that I use, so they could kind of get familiar with it. And this is also for you guys out there that might be watching that aren't familiar with too many eyebrows products or things to do your eyebrows. So this is a Tarte pomade that I love to use, and I use it in the color medium brown. And I'll open that up so you can see what it looks like. So it's just kind of like a brown paste, sort of like formula. It's like a paste, but it's waterproof, and that's what I love about it. So when I purchased it, it came with this brush in the box. It has this little spoolie on one end, and then it has this end that you use to actually paint on your brows. So I like to just like dip it a little bit, and I outline my brows this way, kind of start coloring it in from here, and then fill in the rest of it. So that's what I do when I use the pomade. Then there's the pencils. So one of the pencils that I've been recently using is this brow pencil by Beauty Benefits. So this brow pencil by Beauty Benefits, I got it at Dollar Tree, and it comes together with a brown eyeliner. So you're basically getting two pencils for $1, and you just sharpen them, and you can color in your brow and do your waterline eyeliner, or if you're gonna do it up top, either way. Another pencil that I use is this Perfect Eyebrow Pencil by Absolute New York. This week's videos, I think you guys may have seen me use that a couple of times. And so it's kind of like an angled, it has an angled tip. Let me turn on my other light. So it has an angled tip, so it's really cool. It kind of reminds me, I always say it kind of reminds me of the Benefit Cosmetics, their pencil, the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, I believe that's what it's called. And it's angled, and so it kind of reminds me of that because it's angled, and then it has the spoolie on the end. So this Absolute New York pencil, I actually picked it up from just like my local beauty supply store. It's in the color brown. So I am near a, whoa, I put it on the wrong side. So I am near like a commercial area where we have like more local like beauty supply stores, like city like shops. And so here in Jersey, and if you're in New York and you're watching, you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so that's why I picked this up, and it was definitely probably less than like $5. Then before I show you guys this, I also have this RK by Kiss. It's in the color burnt chocolate, no, I'm sorry, rich chocolate brown. And it's basically the same concept. The only difference is this one actually brings the pencil sharpener, so you can sharpen it. And there you go. You can sharpen it right on the, just shake that off, right on the top. Pull that out, nice and sharpened, ready to go. And it's a rich dark chocolate brown, and it also has the spoolie. And this one also, it says Go Brow Eyebrow Pencil, but it is by RK by Kiss. And so this one I also got at like a local beauty supply store. So like, you know, like in the commercial areas, like those shops where you go get your hair products, things like that. That's where I got this. All right, one more pencil, which is probably by far one of my favorite pencils. You guys can see there's like almost nothing left. Same thing, just sharpen it, color in your brow, outline it, and then color it in. And you guys see me use this one a lot in my videos. There's like almost nothing left, and it has the spoolie. And then the last thing I have here is the Ulta Beauty brow tint in the color medium. So I got this in like one of their like makeup kits. My husband one time for Christmas, he bought me like a it was like a makeup like caboodle type thing, like a case, and it brought this in it. And so basically what you do with this is kind of like mascara, and so you just kind of go like that on your brow and fill it in. Just go like this, just like you would with mascara, and that's what that is. All right, so I got two more pencils here. This is by the Wonder Brow. So this is Wonder 2, and it has the spoolie, and it has the and to color in your brow. So this actually came with a Wonder Brow pomade. It kind of looks like, let me see if I have something that might look like it. But if you guys go to like CVS, it finished. My girlfriend Lexi bought it for me, but it basically looks like that. Like it comes like in a tube like this, and so it's like brown pomade basically, with the doe's foot. And so basically you just kind of like paint on a little bit to the tip of your pencil and just color it in. But it's kind of like tattoo almost consistency, because once you paint on your brows, like it's gonna stay for like maybe like 2 or 3 days. Like it won't wash off. So that's probably one of the best eyebrow pomades that I have ever used, is the Wonder Brow. So, and you can get it at like your local CVS. My girlfriend Lexi bought it for me probably like a couple of Christmases ago, maybe like 3 or 4 Christmases ago. And I definitely used it up. Actually, you know what, I think I might have the tube. I'll show you guys that in a minute. I think I might still have it. I may have kept it just for the shade. So the last pencil I have is this brow pencil by Sephora, and so it's a Pro Brow Sources Precision 20. That's what it says on it. You guys can see if I can focus it. So I want to apologize because I have a new phone and the focusing on it really sucks, but I had to do what I had to do to lower my bill. So so yeah, so this one also has the end where you color it in. This is probably one of the first brushes that I bought to learn how to do my brows. Yeah, and I have bought this with an NYX pomade, and their pomade kind of comes in a tube that looks like this sort of, and you just squeeze it out. But if you don't use it too often, like after a while, you know, it dries out and then you can't squeeze it out of the tube anymore. So that was like my first type of eyebrow pomade that I actually used to do my eyebrows. So I'm just gonna look in my drawer very quickly and see if I have any more eyebrow type pencils or pomades, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my drawer here where I keep my eyebrow stuff. And it looks like the Wonder Brow, I did finish it and throw it out. But if you guys go to like your local CVS, I have seen it in CVS. It kind of looks like a tube like this, and it says Wonder Brow on it. You guys will not be disappointed. It's very wet. It's not like a thick consistency like a pomade, but you won't have to like color in your eyebrows for like at least like 2 days. Like you can wash your face and everything, and your eyebrows will literally stay intact for like 2 or 3 days. Like I love that stuff. That stuff was great. So I'm gonna show you guys some of my beginner eyebrow stuff. I kept the packaging just for reference, to reference back the colors that I got. But this is one of my very first eyebrow pomade type powder things. I don't know if NYX still makes this, which is the reason why I kept it. They probably still do, but it's an eyebrow cake powder. So basically it brought like wax in this little circle, and then it has like these 2 colors, and it brought the brush to paint it on and the little spoolie. Oh my god, you guys. And with this, that's how I learned how to do my eyebrows. So this is actually my very first eyebrow kit right here. Then from that, I graduated onto the e.l.f. eyebrow pomade powder type duo. And so this I have seen in stores, and it's also like a pomade and just like the powder. You just kind of and it's in the color medium, the one that I got. Yeah, so once I got the hang of it with the NYX, I kind of upgraded to this thing. And then I got this Allure London brow pomade. Now when I bought this, I had never bought, this is my 3rd eyebrow item that I've ever purchased, was this one before I moved on to like the Tarte pomade and all these types of pencils that now I'm a little more daring to try. But this was my very first pomade. I don't even think that this company makes them anymore. I think they've moved on to other stuff like brow pencils and eyelashes, and I don't know. I kind of looked on their website the other day, but I don't recall seeing it. But this was a really great pomade. I have to dig a little bit more, Google, and see if I can find it. But I know that they do have great products, and I did love this pomade, even though it was a little dark. So this was kind of like my eyebrow era of super dark brows, trying to figure it out. I was looking at some pictures the other day, and it was like horrific. I was like, whoa, look at my brows. But it's pretty funny. All right, I got a couple more items in here that I want to show you guys, and then I'll end the video. All right, so another item that I really did like when I purchased it was this NYX brow sculpt and highlight. So after those 3, the pomade, I tried to be a little daring, and I was like, okay, I think I could go to NYX in the mall and find something else. And this is when I kind of discovered people doing like the highlight underneath the brow, like right here. They'll put this beige kind of like, and I would always do that, and it looks so funny, and I didn't know what the heck it was for, and I was just like trying to figure it out. Oh my god, there's like nothing left. And so this eyebrow pencil right here. It's like the memories is just so hilarious. But it was in the color brunette, and it's the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Brow Contour. And so it's a brow contour pencil, so you can basically color in your brows with one end and then contour it by doing the little beige creamy color underneath your brow. Super cool. I'm pretty sure NYX still has this. You guys could just like go on their website and see if you can find it, but I'm pretty sure they still have this. Then this is probably one of the last NYX pencils that I bought before I got those other ones at the beauty supply store. There's like nothing left. Again, I keep the packaging just to reference back to it in case I go to the store, and you know, hopefully one day I'll go back to the mall and be able to find it again. But this is a 3-in-1 brow pencil crayon, and it's in the color Espresso, and it's by NYX. So this end is a pencil. That's like the pencil tip to color it in. That end finished. But I do occasionally use this, which is it's like a tinted sponge. So in here it has like the color, and then you, every time you dip the sponge in it, it picks up some of the product. And so you can just kind of, if you're rushing in the morning, you can kind of just color in your brow very quickly. I love this thing. I use that spongy part of it all the time. Then this side is kind of like the Ulta one that I showed you guys earlier, where it's kind of like mascara, and you just kind of like go like that and brush it off to set your brow. Okay, so if you want to be a little more fancier and you want to splurge, yeah, this is when Rosie's not broke and Rosie has some money. Nah. This is the Smoky Brow #2 Clinique Quick Liner for your eyes, and it has the little sponge on top. It just has like this brown, the brown crayon. I really like this. I was really in love with this pencil. There's like nothing left in either one of them. I'm not even sure if Clinique still makes this. Maybe they do, but it's really cool because it has the little spongy part on top, so when you color it in, you could just sponge it up. And this is the Wonder Brow Cleanser. So if you go to CVS and buy the Wonder Brow 2, they may have upgraded since, but yeah, this is the Wonder Brow Cleanser. And so basically you use this to wash it off, because again, it's kind of like almost like a tattoo consistency. It's gonna stay on your face for like 3 or 4 days maybe. Yeah, and then you just use this to scrub it off, wash it off. Then one last eyebrow item. You guys have seen me use my e.l.f. wax. That looks like that. So after I color it in, I use this to kind of just make it shine a little bit. I use the spoolie to go over it, and it kind of like flattens it out basically, and no scraggly hairs all over the place. Yeah, so this is $1 by e.l.f. and I get it at the Dollar Tree. Yes, at the Dollar Tree, people. And then this is that basically the same thing. It's just a wax pencil by NYX, and it's basically the same concept. but this you actually have to sharpen. And that's pretty much it. I mean, that's kind of like my little eyebrow collection. I don't think there's anything else hanging around that doesn't belong in the drawer. But right now I think I'm just kind of like trying to use up those pencils and use up my Tarte pomade, which I love so much. And then once that's all finished, I'll move on to something else. Maybe I'll try to go back and see if I can find any of the NYX stuff like this, or the 3-in-1. The 3-in-1 is really cool, and you could just stick it in your purse really quick. Like, I love that stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much it on eyebrows. For those of you who had questions about eyebrows, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I would just say watch my videos and watch me do it. Here's the Morphe brush from the James Charles collection. Basically, I mean, when you look for a brow pencil, they're pretty much gonna all look the same. They're gonna have the spoolie on one end, and then the brush itself to paint on your brow is gonna kind of look like this. My personal preference is the Wonder Brow brush and my Tarte brush. I love it. I used the Morphe one for the first time today, and I thought it was pretty cool. At first I was hesitant because if you look at it compared to the other two, it's a little more narrow, and I kind of like a wider brush just because it's easier for me to just do one sweep really quick. But I actually did like it, and the spoolies are always pretty big. I like to clean the spoolies as well. They kind of get like lint on them and stuff like that, so when you wash your brushes, make sure you wash the spoolie ends as well. Alright, you guys, I'll talk to you guys in my next one. I just wanted to go over some eyebrow stuff for some folks that actually had eyebrow questions. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Don't forget, check the clearance aisle. Be safe out there and continue to wear your mask. Love you guys. Bye.